To anyone who's watching this YouTube channel, I decided to do a bit of a, I don't know what you want to call it, maybe a little doco on what it's like to buy a bike, plan to ride overseas, and visit a few countries in between, and do something different rather than just touring Australia or America. So I decided to do Europe, and good thing is I know a few people in Europe, so it sort of makes the trip quite interesting. But just to give you a bit of a brief, I did this last year and had a great time. I visited quite a few countries. As you can see, I'm actually wearing the 2023 Euro t-shirt that a friend of mine made for me, which has a lot of the countries on the back of it. But this year I thought I'd do something different and maybe just document the ride and show people what it's all about. So this will be a little bit of an intro. I struggled with the previous GoPro to get sound and do the process while I was riding. So what I've done is I've managed to get into Germany, pick up my bike, had it all serviced, ready to go. A friend of mine helped me out there with the servicing, the rego, the insurance. He kept it stored for 9 months while I was away from last year, and he was a big help in getting that together. That side of it I could probably give someone, if they wanted more information on what that process is like, or whether you'd want to hire a bike for a tour over in Europe. But so far, everywhere I've travelled has been fantastic and no issues. It's not a difficult process at all. I landed in Germany, as I said. I went across to a friend's place, picked everything up, took off from there, and I struggled to document the ride out of Germany. So he was going to Romania, to Bucharest, for some business. So I decided to meet him there and had no plans on which direction to take, so I thought I'd do 3 days over in Romania with him. So I took off from Germany, spent 2 days in Budapest in Hungary, and then went from there straight to Romania and spent 3 days with him. Once we finished the 3 days, I took off from there, and I was still in the process of trying to find a decent camera to work with, but there wasn't a lot of stock, and the one I wanted was the GoPro 12, because communication through the helmet was much simplified. You could just speak quite easily. So eventually I left Romania when I finished with him and went down through Bulgaria and into Greece, into Thessaloniki, and looked around there and looked for a GoPro. They didn't have any stock on a GoPro 12 either. So eventually I found it in Athens, which is where I'm at now. And from here on in, I'll start documenting the ride and how the process will go from here. On the next little short video, I'll do a little explanation on how I put the bike together and what the bike looks like. But tune in on the next little clip and I'll show you more. Enjoy.